Paley, aka Roblox's biggest loser, aka Schlepp and KreekCraft's biggest hater, is back. After a long war between me and Paley, where they even contacted me on Discord, I thought it was all over. But little did I know, they would be back for revenge and would hate on KreekCraft even more. Stay tuned to find out everything. Make sure to subscribe with notifications to help me reach 130,000 subscribers. I would highly appreciate that from you. Paley isn't just known as KreekCraft's biggest hater. In fact, Paley is even a massive YouTuber themselves, with over 6.7 million subscribers on YouTube and over 2.7 million followers over on TikTok. To say Paley is a nobody would be a very big understatement. It is pretty obvious now that Paley hates everybody that they are talking about, and no matter what, Paley will do whatever they can to get attention from whoever it is they are talking about. Whether that's Schlepp, Steak, KreekCraft, or even me, they will do whatever they can for a little slice of online attention and clout. It really tells you what kind of person Paley is off the screen. However, going back to our roots, this would all start on April 20th of 2025, when Paley would post a video titled "Roblox YouTubers I Hate," and in the thumbnail, who would have guessed, was KreekCraft right front and center. Now, I cannot show you the thumbnail or any of Paley's content at all, as I would risk getting a false copyright strike on my channel, and I really cannot afford that right now. But yeah, the video was pretty much just a list of each YouTuber that Paley hated, and when it came to talking about KreekCraft, Paley would completely disrespect him, calling him annoying and cringe, and even trying to shit on him for his eye condition, which is just so messed up and is not funny to joke about at all. If you don't already know, Kreek was born with a rare eye condition that makes one of his eyes basically blind from birth. I couldn't imagine how difficult it would have been growing up with that condition, and then having someone like Paley 30 years later giving you shit for something that you literally can't control. It is just so messed up. But I guess Paley is just a terrible person deep down. But what if I told you guys it gets so much worse? Like the one-time Steak would expose Paley for being racist, where a clip of him saying the hard R would come on, exposing Paley for being the type of person who says the hard R when the cameras are actually off.
I just want to say as well, commentary channels, you are welcome, because I already know everyone is going to make a video about this. Okay, so let's go ahead and show this video here. I'm gonna say discretion is advised, ladies and gentlemen. I might honestly have to mute this part of the stream because it's so bad, but just listen to this, okay? Okay, so as you can see there, a user by the name of Paley is saying the N-word with a hard R.
So on top of being this weirdo on the platform, Paley is also a racist. Paley would even try to frame Steak behind the scenes, which was even more concerning. This would all start during August when me and Paley would get into a group chat. This was just after I posted a video on Paley, by the way. And the purpose of this group chat was for me to confront Paley on why he won't change his content. And I was basically just trying to get a raw reaction from Paley to see if they would genuinely change content in the future and not just upload shitty rage bait videos for money. But as you might expect, the conversation went south and Paley would just start getting aggressive with me in the chat. The first message I want to show is where Paley admits to using Steak for money, stating, "I think I'm good being Steak's infinite money glitch," which was after Paley decided to leak private DMs of Steak, and Paley was sending some crazy out of context screenshots from Steak, to which I would message Steak myself, where he seemed just as shocked as me for what Paley was leaking in this group chat, showing that Steak clearly didn't want anything to do with Paley, especially after their fake drama turned into a messy situation, with Paley creating false accusations against Steak, and Steak exposing Paley for being racist. This wasn't the only creator that Paley would target. You see, they have also slandered Schlepp, and have even called him a pedo defender, which is so insane when you realize that Schlepp is one of the only people in this community right now catching and taking down these predators. I would make an entire video video on this back when Schlep was getting sued by Roblox, and the comments will explain exactly how people felt about Paley doing this. Someone would comment saying, "This is so gross." Even as a troll / rage bait, Schlep is an actual victim of grooming, and calling a victim the same as their abusers is insane. Like, imagine hating on someone for literally protecting kids on the platform. That is the type of person Paley is. Paley's reputation is so bad, even their own people won't accept Paley. As a Romanian, I am so disappointed about Paley. She is literally ruining our reputation. As a Romanian user, Paley is not a part of our community. I think it's safe to say that the community really don't want Paley back. And what exactly has she done, you might ask? Well, Paley has returned and is back for revenge against specifically KreekCraft and Steak. Let's check it out. Just over a week ago, on the 20th of April 2026, KreekCraft would drop a live stream that specifically piqued my interest as it was titled "Paley is Back." I thought we were over Paley, but apparently she is back and even worse.
Paley Roblox. Bro, it's been so long since I've heard this name. I was really hoping that Paley would kind of turn things around like Uwu Cute Single did, because Uwu Cute Single, like, she got a lot of hate, but then she kind of turned things around. And she actually makes like actually good videos now. And she's one of the biggest Roblox YouTubers.
We didn't get what we hoped for though. In fact, Paley was back doing her usual evil business of hating on everybody that does good in the community.
That Steak has made 2 new videos on me in just a week. I am so famous that everyone still keeps talking about me. I am the Queen of Romania. Of course everyone speaks.
So I just want to point out real quick, this is a like 19-year-old dude. Okay, this is not a girl. This is a 19-year-old dude. Okay.
Paley has had time to change, just like Uwu Cute Single, but it's pretty clear that he hasn't, and will never learn from his actions.
No way. What the heck, bro? She got more subs than me, and she got more views. What the heck happened? How did she get so popular all of a sudden? I don't understand.
And somehow Paley has become the biggest Roblox YouTuber on the platform yet again. I don't know how Paley becomes so successful from pure rage baiting content, but it must be stopped and fast. Basically, Paley's entire business model is see a trending YouTuber or drama, for example Schlep versus Roblox, and instead of doing the right thing and attacking Roblox, Paley wants to be different and attack the innocent person in the situation, which was Schlep. So Paley will make fake evidence and make outlandish claims like Schlep being a predator just to clout farm and maybe get a couple thousand views out of it. It's the most embarrassing type of content you could possibly make. It takes no skill or talent, and it's not even rage bait at this point. It's just literally harassment. Paley would even try to make things good with me on Discord, pause to read if you want, even claiming that Paley's content is completely staged with these other YouTubers, even name dropping KreekCraft. This might have made sense if there wasn't a 4K video recording of Paley saying the N-word, comparing Schlep to and even trying to fake slander Steak for clout. Nobody believes you, Paley, and I certainly didn't, which is why I would end the conversation there. Just because I'm making this video doesn't mean you guys should go over and hate on Paley. Keep that between us and this comment section. Paley is a loser and doesn't even deserve the slightest bit of your attention. She doesn't even deserve your hate comments. So please don't ever interact with Paley. If you see his videos, just click don't recommend this channel and keep it moving. And if you're somehow subscribed to Paley, I would heavily reconsider that decision. Paley will never change, and her return to the platform and trying to start war with people like me and KreekCraft clearly isn't going to work. But that concludes today's video. Make sure to subscribe and like if you did enjoy. I'm trying to reach 130,000 subscribers, and I would highly appreciate your support. Other than that, go check out my last video where we check out why Guamgo was getting cancelled on Twitter. Check it out.